Have you ever felt that sting in your chest when your own son talks back to you? That sharp, disrespectful tone that makes your heart ache and your patience vanish? You're not alone. And it's not because he hates you or doesn't care. There's something deeper happening, and understanding it is the first step toward healing your relationship. Most parents think talking back is just rebellion, but really it's a sign, often a loud cry for attention, understanding, or connection that's missing. Think about it. When your son rolls his eyes or snaps, maybe it's because he's overwhelmed, lonely, or struggling to express emotions he doesn't fully understand. Modern life puts so much pressure on young people: school stress, social media comparison, and even family tensions. Sometimes talking back is their way of saying, "I'm struggling, notice me, help me." Imagine a teenager coming home after a long day. He's exhausted, anxious, maybe feeling misunderstood at school or with friends, and then, instead of a warm, patient response, he's met with a lecture or criticism. His defense mechanism: he talks back. It's not personal, it's emotional armor. Psychologists say that children who talk back often feel unheard or powerless. They crave independence, but they also crave understanding. When they lash out, it's a mix of frustration, fear, and unmet emotional needs. They're testing boundaries, yes, but more importantly, they're searching for safety and respect in their relationship with you. So how can we change this? How can we turn tension into trust, arguments into conversations, and frustration into understanding? Here's what can help. First, pause before reacting. Your immediate response might be anger or punishment, but that escalates conflict. Take a breath. Wait a moment. Respond with calmness, not authority. That moment of pause can completely shift the tone of your interaction. Second, listen more than you speak. Really listen. Stop preparing your lecture while he's talking. Ask gentle questions. I see you're upset. What's going on? Make him feel safe to express his emotions without judgment. Sometimes, what he needs most is not correction, but acknowledgement. Third, validate feelings, not behavior. You can say, "I understand why you're frustrated," without excusing disrespect. Validation is powerful. It shows that his emotions are real and important, even if the way he expresses them isn't okay. Fourth, set clear, consistent boundaries with love. Children need limits. They need to know what is acceptable. But boundaries work best when paired with understanding. Explain calmly why certain behaviors are unacceptable, and stick to it gently, without anger. Fifth, model respectful communication. Kids learn far more from what they see than what they're told. If you handle stress, frustration, and disagreements calmly, they'll eventually mirror that behavior. Showing patience, empathy, and respect is a silent, powerful lesson. Let me tell you a story. There was a father I know, let's call him Mark. His son, 15, had been snapping at him constantly. Mark tried yelling back, grounding him, even punishing, but nothing worked. One day, Mark sat down at the dinner table and said nothing for the first 10 minutes, just listened as his son talked about school, friends, and even insecurities. That simple act, listening without judgment, changed everything. His son still tested boundaries sometimes, but their fights reduced dramatically. Respect grew because his son felt seen. Another example. A mother noticed her 13-year-old daughter rolling her eyes constantly and snapping at small requests. Instead of scolding, she started giving her small choices in daily routines, letting her decide on chores, order, or weekend activities. That sense of control reduced tension and transformed attitude over time. Healing a strained parent-child relationship doesn't happen overnight, but patience, empathy, and consistent love gradually build trust. Remember, talking back is a symptom, not the problem. The real issue often lies beneath: stress, unmet needs, desire for independence, or feeling unheard. Address the root, not just the surface. Your son isn't lost. He's growing, learning, and trying to find his voice. And you have the power to guide him gently, without resentment, without anger, toward respect, communication, and emotional maturity. Take a deep breath. Reflect. Notice the small victories. When your son shares, even in the tiniest way, listen. Celebrate progress, not perfection. And remember, your love and patience are the strongest anchors in his life. You deserve peace, and so does he. Every argument, every snapped word, every rolled eye is an opportunity to understand, to connect, and to grow together. Keep showing up, keep listening, keep loving. Take a moment now, breathe deeply, and remind yourself, this struggle is part of the journey. And every step you take toward understanding builds a bridge your son will one day walk across, willingly, with respect, love, and trust.